Hey, what's happening? It's your brother in the footwork, DJ Cornerstone. And you're tuned in to the second half of the interview on Give Us the Works, the podcast where we interview various dancers, DJs, and producers. So y'all get ready as our guest finishes on up, telling us about they works. All right, y'all, we are back with more Give Us the Works, talking with the dynamic crew, Project Ambition. We done spoke to the music that it came out, there's all the bangers they got. We done spoke to the skits, that acting ability they got. Now we want to talk more about them, because that's what Give Us the Works is about. We want to know as much as we can about them. So, music's all good, very talented. What I want to know from y'all is, like, overall as a group, what is the mission of Project Ambition? What are y'all trying to do?
Okay. I say, for one, the main goal of Project Ambition is a complete change in culture. I guess you could say. Well, for one, let me just start off with the name Project Ambition.
There we go.
So, there's a whole bunch of meanings to it, but there's like two specifically. There's the name Project Ambition, and then there's the actual projection of ambition. So, with ambition, there's like it's like ambition. It's like a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the little things that come on the side. It's a mini bubble. With ambition, there's two things that consist of it. It's inspiration and a motivation to make the inspiration happen. That's what ambition is, right? So we're projecting that onto other people instead of this culture of, okay, let's project violence, let's project just over-sexualization.
Come on, man.
This culture of this straight up distortion of the mental, spiritual, and physical. It's a complete change in that we're going to be coming through. We're going to be breaking down a lot of walls of what it means to be a hip hop artist. Because think about it, if somebody was to come up to you right now and say, "Hey, I'm a rapper," what you gonna think? Oh, another one. Here we go. We are here to change that narrative. So when you do see, okay, I'm a rapper. Oh, okay, for sure. Hey, let me hear some of your stuff, because like all this mainstream stuff, it's a time and a place for it, because the club, that's where it's at. It's lit in the club, and I'm not saying we can't have fun at all, because that's all it is. But we have to have some type of structure in life. If you just live in normal human nature, if you're acting as a human with your nature and not using your free will, that's how you end up as a crackhead, a sex addict, just down and out in the mental hospital, because you're giving in to your human desires. In order to have ambition, you have to have some type of discipline, and that's what we all represent as a group and as a whole. So, the changing culture. What else would you say?
Also, just kind of shifting mindset around our hometown. Here in J-Town, a lot of people here have said, like, it's not a lot of opportunities, really. I'll agree with that. It's not. It's definitely like a town where it's hard to find opportunities, especially for artists.
Yeah.
It's not that much of a thriving scene. Like, there's a scene, it's very underground, but it's not thriving. Like, if you go to like Atlanta, LA, New York, places like that. But the way we see it, it's like, okay, it's no opportunity here. And we go out and create that opportunity for ourselves. That's kind of what we're trying to do with our collective. So not only us, but even people we know, other artists, they doing the same thing, bring the opportunity for themselves and trying to break through those barriers. We know that mindset.
Right. Because there's not anything there. If okay, in the biblical text, if regardless of what you believe, if God could create something from nothing, why can't you? You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what we're doing with Joliet. It's not a lot. God have nothing, but we got something. Best believe we created something.
Right on. That's words to everybody in their situation, not just artists, not just the creators. that's in everything, man. And one thing I see with y'all is you do have something. Y'all got each other. Y'all dope support. I see how y'all operate and everything. Y'all lift each other up. I like how you're honest with each other. If one is about to do something that's like, that's real messed up, be like, hey bro, man, no, we're not doing that, bro. So I love that, and that's another reason why I'm excited about this interview, is because people are going to be able to watch. Like y'all are right stepping into the forefront of things, and they're able to see the effects of that unity that y'all have, and that drive, that ambition, and the goals. And they're about to see how you put it in place, that how y'all are making it and you're going to make it, and that they can do it themselves. So I appreciate y'all's example. One thing I want to ask too, because you touched on the music is one aspect of affecting people's minds, like when you said the booty hole brown. That was a good example, good example. I'll even say analogy. But one thing I see with music is, even back in my high school day, there was people that was taking it and trying to highlight the negative the parts of it. And that's part of the reason why we're in the state we're in now. But in addition to you not showing any intelligence, like they're highlighting that, in addition to you over sexualizing yourself, they also were putting out conflict. Back to who had beef? I believe Rem-ii had beef with Nicki Minaj most recently, within the past few years. Oh, it was that long ago. And see, I don't keep up with a lot of it these days either. But I think even one of my favorites, LL Cool J, had a beef with someone. Snoop Dogg had a beef with someone. And this is probably the most recent 10 years. I think this is valid. I'm gonna use this because I don't want to just talk about black people. But Eminem and what's that dude? Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, you know, so I see that they, in a sense, are exploiting themselves in the situation to, in my opinion, to kind of increase sales with it. But what I also see with it is tearing down the community, not just the hip hop community. Because anytime you have a conflict, whether it's real or not, the people outside of it look at it as, okay, that's the thing I'm gonna do, because these folks are doing it that I look up to, because they're successful. I want to be successful just like them. So I'm gonna make the moves that they make. So I need to start some drama with somebody to increase my album sales. I can't, even when LL did it, it's like I couldn't really support that. Yeah, the stuff that they would say lyrically, it was clever when they dissing each other, but at the same time, I see it as a bigger picture, not just the hip hop community, but in particular, the black community. I couldn't really rock with that. And still to this day, I can't really rock with that because other communities don't have that issue. We have attacks from all different angles. We have some kind of attack, whether they want to admit it or not. But why add an internal attack with that? You know, if there's a problem, in my opinion, and I'm gonna say this is fact, there's always a constructive way of smoothing out the problem, okay? It don't have to be publicized. It doesn't have to be monetized, because either or, publicizing it and monetizing it is to me it's toxic.
Right.
So that's one thing I like about y'all, that y'all don't get involved with that y'all don't put people on blast with your music. I like that y'all don't downplay anyone. These brothers, like, they focused on what they're doing, focus on the people that are for them in the direction that they're headed. So I want to again encourage y'all to keep on doing that. And I don't want to just keep talking, this is about y'all, but how do y'all feel about that?
I think I get where media kind of feeds off of the negativity, and a lot of negativity actually gets a lot of attention. So, you know, it all comes down to what you really want to do and what you do it for.
There you go.
So if you're doing it for money, maybe it's a small price to pay just to get into a little drama, right? So, not that that's what we want. We have a bigger vision. We want to just promote positivity and change. Like he said, like our brand is to change the narrative of what it means to be an artist. Like you said, with the black community, I think we don't have much unity. And we're all we got, but we don't realize it. So it's something I've always been wanting to do. Just bring everybody together so we can be us against the world.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's gonna take some time.
Man, absolutely, absolutely.
Can I introduce Jay?
Go ahead.
I will say, you know, hip hop has started with the streets. And the streets, it's a lot of. Now, I'm just for the record. We are all suburban kids. we don't be all here talking about our ops. We don't be talking about how we got guns and all that. You know, if we carry guns, that must be definitely legal. I'm just saying it like that. So, but I will say, you know, hip hop is it started from the streets, and with the streets, it's all about money. It's a real capitalistic way of thinking. There's a lot of competition. It's not necessarily that you have a problem with the person, especially in this industry, but there is a lot of competition. It's hundreds of thousands of rappers, you know, and they're all trying to get in the exact same spot that you're trying to get. People who have handled the competition really well, like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake. That's why they've been in those top 3 spots for like the past 10 years, because they know how to just bash everybody down. Well, not bash them down, but keep their place. And you know, so you said bring on the competition, because that brings on the best out of people. But
yeah, I want to say too, man, competition. There is a plus side, okay? You know, Chicago Bulls versus the Detroit Pistons. Basketball, you know, that's a competition. 2 teams playing to win. Because it wouldn't look as exciting, I guess, if one team is playing itself, right?
Right.
So there is constructive competition.
Yeah.
Competition that helps sharpen, iron sharpens iron, you know, in a sense. I'm gonna use that in the Bible. Let me just put that out there in this sense, because it's true. We are trying to better each other in competing. With footwork, that's part of the reason for it. You battling each other. I know none of y'all are footworkers, but that battle does sharpen each individual. But at the same time, in a footwork battle, I would say this: at the end of it, they still cool. You know?
yeah,
It's still peaceful. That was the sport, really. One thing that's better than competition, and there was a book I read, I can't remember the name of it, but it puts it like this: community is better than competition. Because, think of it, at first I thought it made absolutely no sense at all. Why would you put a Church's chicken next to a Popeye's chicken? Because my thought then was, well, Popeyes, Church's is going to take the customers from Popeyes. That's not the case. So they do this, businesses do this intentionally because it's actually community-based. If you put two businesses with a similar product together next to each other, that's going to draw more people to both of them. Because Popeyes has that good chicken, in my opinion. I'd rather have the Popeyes chicken. And they got the good red beans and rice. Popeyes, I want some money for this. But Church's has that good fried okra. Now I'm going to one spot. I got my family. We in the minivan. And Isaiah, he might not want the chicken because he's trying to be vegan. But Church's is right next door to the Popeyes that I want to eat, you know, because they got the good red beans and rice. So instead of me driving from one side of town to go to Church's so he can get some fried okra, we can go to one spot. You got my family community going to your community of fried chicken. So, and when I learned that in this book, community is better than competition, I can see the wisdom in that. It was some Jewish dude that actually wrote the book. And listen, I ain't anti-Semitic or nothing. That's what he is. He's Jewish. I can't remember his name. And that's one principle that they go by. They do things as a community. So I feel like if we, and I'm talking about not just hip hop community, because I'm not a hip hop artist, I'm talking about the Black community, period. If we can stop this stuff, we're trying to down each other and come together collectively with our differences and our similarities, it actually brings more to all of us as a whole. Just saying, I ain't trying to preach, just want to get that out there. But yeah, so I'm glad that y'all on that tip, because each one of these brothers, man, has a different talent, but at the same time, they have similar things that overlap, and it's like they're all, it's almost like a puzzle. You can't have the full piece of the puzzle, the full picture, if you don't have each piece, all right? So that's why I want to say this, man. I know that they are going to succeed and achieve everything that they're going after because I've seen it. I don't put it out there, but I've seen different artists and different celebrities come from the ground up personally. Y'all learn that about me later on. I ain't gonna put that out. But they are doing the same things. So y'all pay attention to Project Ambition and get on board. It's best that you help support than for you to help and try to tear down. Because if you support them, I guarantee you they're going to do something that's also going to help you. But that's it. That's my message. You know, Spike Lee, back in the day, I don't know if y'all know Spike Lee is, but you know, you'll have a movie come out, somebody come out. Message! That's it. That's my message. But yeah, y'all, so man, again, I appreciate y'all's time. And I'm definitely thankful for all that you're doing. But before we end this show, I want to first ask, you got any shout outs y'all want to give?
Me, I hope people want to shout out. Definitely, first and foremost, my mother definitely has been for me through it all. Definitely, even now, like, let me choose the path I've chosen. I appreciate her doing that for me, honestly. I feel like it's definitely helped mold me to who I am today now. My sister as well for all the support, my grandparents, my boy Kong, these dudes for sure, definitely. Andrew, and yeah, that's it for me.
I say for me, the whole family, you know, DJ Cornerstone, my little brother Caleb, my little sister Naomi, my mother. Shout out to Kong. If you don't know who Kong is the guy who got us our first show. And before we dropped anything, no, I'm just kidding. No, seriously. No. But shout out to Andrew. He be going crazy. One of our last shows, he showed up and he just started doing backflips and all types of tricks. I was on stage like,
I've seen that in the video.
Yeah, and me and Rem was on stage like, hey, come on. At this point, it
ain't a PA video unless it's the Angel.
Yeah, and that's just part of the gimmick at this point. Who else, man? Shout out Coke God.
Yeah, come on.
Coke God, check out his music. I love Coke God. That's hilarious. get the crowd going. He taught us what a death circle is. I didn't even know what that was until he said it on stage. He was like, "Let's form a death circle," and I was like, I'm in the crowd. I'm backing back. I'm like, I'm trying to form a life circle. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's all the shout outs for me.
I want to shout out, first of all, Most High, my mom, my dad, y'all watching. So, I also want to shout out School Rock, if you know where that is, School Rock of Makina. Get my singing instructor, Matthew. I kind of already knew how to sing, but he kind of gave me better techniques on how to, get better at it. And shout out to these guys,
First and foremost, I just want to thank my family. I wouldn't have been in this position without them. Secondly, I want to thank Revelations, just my producer from back home. Shout out Ken Federo, biggest inspiration. And lastly, I just want to thank everybody in this room for all the basketball. So, yeah.
Hey, man, I want to thank you all, man. I'm proud of y'all. Me and my wife, we are proud of y'all. We know the greatness that's in you and that's coming. I got it. Y'all, I'll be glad when y'all see it for yourself. But I want to say this too. All these brothers, college students and college graduates. So listen, Joliet Junior College, support them, work with them, because they are going to help increase your enrollment. I guarantee you this.
Yeah.
All right? On the real. But that's y'all. Give it up for Project Ambition. Hey, how can they get in touch with y'all? Y'all booking shows and all that? I know y'all doing big things for us. Y'all done had about 4 performances this year. So how can people get in touch with y'all to come perform at their venue?
So Instagram, follow us at project_ambition_. That's usually the best way to get in touch with us. Or even just up on one of our individual accounts. Y'all want to shout out your accounts?
For the Instagram, it's at Isaiah_RAMSSESS. By the way, we are not doing shows for free no more.
Here we go.
Okay,
Come on.
we get paid.
Move your way.
1, 2, and we going all out for the show. So just if you want to see what we about, go study our other shows, and you will see. We're getting paid. We ain't doing nothing for free. Okay? And you better be on time too. Because if you late, we leaving. Alright?
There we go.
And we getting the money still. So be on time.
Contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tired of that.
Cool. Did anybody else want a social media handle put out?
Gonna reach me, Marco_Polo 0219.
King God Rem-ii, all platforms.
And then you can also reach me at Don LaBelle, so that's Don LYBELL. All platforms.
Man, good to hey, well, God bless all you brothers. Enjoy your day. I know y'all are busy. Thank you again so much for coming on, give us the word. Oh man, no problem. And y'all look out. But until next time, this is your boy, DJ Cornerstone, the Footwork Newsboy. God bless y'all, and we are out.
Workout.
That's it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all learned something. Please make sure that you look at our guests' website and social media and check them out, and that way you can support. We all need to support each other, right? But stay tuned, because on the second Wednesday of next month, we're going to have a brand new guest that's going to share with us their works. So y'all, until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, love each other. God bless you, and footwork out.
Footwork out.